Hey everybody, welcome to the Amonkhet spoiler update for March 30th on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and it's been a couple of days since we've had one of these videos because there's only been a trickle of spoilers for the set, but today we got a few more, so let's cover them. Up first, we got to look at Unwavering Initiate, one of our first commons, new commons anyways in the set. It is 2 and a white for a creature human warrior at common. It's a 3/2, it's got vigilance, and you can embalm it for 4 and white. Embalm, of course, as we talked about, is if this card's in the graveyard, you can pay that, exile it, and make a token copy that is the exact same as this card, except it's a zombie, in this case human warrior. It's white, and it has no mana cost. We'll talk more about this in the set review, of course, but I don't really care about paying premiums for vigilance, and especially the embalm cost is a massive premium on this guy. So I think this is just going to be draft filler, but we'll talk more in the set review, of course. Loading Ready Run today previewed Renewed Faith. Renewed Faith is 2 and a white for an instant at uncommon. You gain 6 life. Or you can cycle this card for 1 and a white, which of course means discard this card and draw a card. And when you cycle Renewed Fate, you may gain 2 life. Bad life gain cards are bad, even when they have cycling attached to them with the minor life gain. I'm not gonna play this card ever. There would have to be some absolutely epic build around cycle decks and a real lack of good cycling cards for this to see play. Couple of weak spoilers, sure, but we've got a couple of big ones as well. Today, Aven Mindcensor out of nowhere was spoiled. Yes, Aven Mindcensor was spoiled as an invocation, and yes, I didn't do any videos about the invocations. That is because invocations aren't part of Amonkhet, so most viewers know that I don't usually review them. I'll do some top 10 videos about them here or there, but since they're so rare, I don't typically talk about them. But of course, there's been an uproar about these sets, so I am going to talk about them on Sunday, on the weekly update, where I will defend them and admit that I like them. Prepare your death threats and angry comments for Sunday. I'm sure they're going to come my way. Anyways, Aven Mindcensor is not just an invocation, it is in this set as well. Aven Mindcensor is a reprint from Future Sight. I forgot to mention Renewed Fate is is a reprint from, I believe, Onslaught. Anyways, Aven Mindcensor is 2 and a white for a creature bird wizard. It's at rare. It used to be at uncommon. No big deal there. This is not a card that really would exist at uncommon these days. Not a big deal. So yeah. Anyways, it is a 2/1 flash flyer, and if an opponent would search a library, that player searches the top 4 cards of that library instead. Not really big. Limited implications here. There's very little searching in your average limited match. Huge implications for Constructed, of course, plus getting this card, which is a valuable sideboard card in Modern, a little bit more imprint in the new border and with some very lovely, in fact, new art. Although the original art is a Rebecca Gay and looks fantastic, of course. Finally today, Loading Ready Run had another spoiler, and this one broke the internet, because it's a cat snake. Not only is it a random cat snake, it is a Prowling Serpopard. You heard it, it is a serpent leopard, or a Serpopard. Prowling Serpopard is a 1 green creature cat snake at rare. It's a 4/3. Prowling Serpopard can't be countered. Creature spells you control can't be countered. This, of course, has large implications for Standard. Many people think it's negative, some people think it's positive. Who knows who's correct in that wacky ongoing controversy over there? In Limited, not a huge deal. It's just sort of an undercosted Summit Prowler, which is good. You know, it's totally fine. But it's going to be a lot less exciting in Limited for sure. So that's going to wrap it up for the spoilers that were revealed today and in the last couple of days for Amonkhet. I'm not sure if we're going to get any more tomorrow, and then of course there's usually none on the weekends, but then starting Monday, that's when the floodgates open, and we're going to have probably 5, 10 a day, maybe even more on certain days, so keep your eyes here for the daily update for all of them. In the comments below, let me know what your favorite spoilers are from this set of 4 from the past week or 2, etc. Let me know what you hope to see. Let me know everything. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at the Mana Leek. That's Leek, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at twitch.tv/themanaleek, facebook.com/themanaleek, and patreon.com/themanaleek, where if you are a $5 or more per month sponsor of this channel, you get access to my Amonkhet set notes as I update them, which is happening right now. I have started. All of the cards have been spoiled so far. I have my initial notes. So if you want to keep an eye on that, get some sort of early insight into what I'm thinking about these cards, make sure that you do check that out and become a sponsor. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.